I remember the exact moment when I heard about Kathleen and Gay Hendrix's concept of micro lies. I was on a long drive. I was listening to their audiobook of their book, The Conscious Loving. And when I heard this concept, I hear so many things. I'm into this work, but sometimes you hear something and it's almost like it's been created for me. Like it's almost like a channel opens up and you're like, oh my God, I'm at the exact moment where I need to hear this. And I had decades and years of layers of betrayal, not just romantic, but so many layers of betrayal. And one of the things that that had become my thing or my identity was that I'm a person who's very loyal and I say the truth. And I'd really actively worked on myself to become somebody who says the truth. And I remember that when I'd taken that project on, I realized that I could say the truth and still be dishonest. So I'd actually flip that because I was so interested in being immaculate with myself. But when I heard their concept and I started to understand that it is a micro lie when you in your heart don't want to do something and you say and pretend as if you do. When you are feeling a certain way and somebody asks you, are you okay? And you just to spare their feelings or to not complicate things, you just say that you're okay. I started to see the numerous crimes that I was committing against myself, the numerous self-betrayals. It was like my eyes opened up and in a way that I couldn't ever switch that back. And it almost became like an internal emergency for me that if I really think that I am this person who is different and apart from all of those people who lie, then I must bring myself up to that level where I can look at myself in the eye and see that. In the very beginning, when I started to bring this concept of micro honesties in my life, my level of courage was so low and I had such a need to people please and just to do what I would sense that other people wanted me to do that in the very beginning, I couldn't even step into it. But what I did do from the very beginning, which I invite you to, is that even when I was continuing to do my micro lies and micro dishonesties and micro self betrayals, I would make sure that I see it and I say it and I would apologize to myself later. And just that one act of, okay, yes, I keep doing it, but when I meet myself there, I'm coming up with compassion. It allowed me to then come to that place where I could see it in real time that I am choosing to lie to myself and be dishonest to myself to please another person. And that no longer was something that was going to be okay with me anymore. And it just eventually healed. It fell off almost like when you don't nourish a leaf and without nourishment, it dries up and falls off gently. It just fell off. And that's what I invite you to bring micro honesties to yourself and ask yourself, where am I lying to myself? Am I thinking other people are dishonest with me? Are they lying to me? Or where do I betray myself? Where do I lie to myself? That's what I invite you to.